cement under your feet. Just got out of school, brushing off the struggles of the day, just wanting to get home and see my mom smile, forgetting that the very concrete I'm stepping on is similar to the streets, but I keep walking. Didn't know that blowing air between my two lips would get me killed in mid-till. Him whistling was the last thing he said to a white woman, beating him like bass drums and drowning out his screams. I can still hear him whistle in my dreams. But it's time to close our books, because that's all we get to read in this one paragraph entry. It's Black History Month. And I'm sitting in this 19th century excuse of a Spanish class listening to my teacher ramble about Martin Luther King. Because all teachers think that out of all the inventors and scientists that made it possible for everyone to live comfortably, that teaching us only about Martin Luther King would be easier for us color kids to comprehend. Because us color kids don't quite get the complexive noun of being a family. Maybe that's why we keep killing bloods and crippling our future prodigies.
Come on.
It reminds me of when apples weren't the only ornament that hung onto trees, and if the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, what about the body? Slaves hung on like ties to the neck. No wonder why we all have blisters on our hands from monkey bars, because we're so accustomed to dangling by our feet.
Damn.
Maybe our teachers think we're so illiterate because we have our alphabet confused. W's don't come before C's and bloods don't come before bloodlines. I'm surprised that we even know what a woman is. Because the media slanders our name, and we might as well call it body esteem. Because there is no self-worth anymore. But can you blame us? Little girls being raised by TV screens. Big asses dance on the axis of parabolas, so no wonder why little girls learn to do mathematics in the bedroom. I don't want to get political. But I remember my Spanish teacher telling the class, I don't agree with Sac High. A majority black high school is not fair for children of other races. Not only does she sound stupid, what about all the all-white high schools? And it's not fair to have a majority black school that's not even all black. It's full of other races, Mexicans, Latinos, whites, and blacks. What about I have a dream. That this nation will rise up and live out the full meaning of its creed. I guess in your eyes, Senorita, you don't want us blacks to succeed, but that's what Sac High is doing. Maybe teachers think we're gang members because we hold Skittles and Arizona iced teas in our hands. Now, maybe it's because of the hoodies. The media is making Trayvon Martin into a gang member just because he smoked weed. Oh, I forgot, it makes sense to have 2 paragraphs about him getting caught with marijuana and forget all about the fact that he was murdered for being black, walking down the street with a black hoodie. I guess the teachers and the media don't care about us color kids, because us color kids remind them too much of our ancestors, and that success must be written on our foreheads, staring at them from the back of the classroom, because when you combine all the colors of the rainbow, it makes the color brown. So they must see beauty in our smiles. Just because us color kids conversate and seem like we don't concentrate, you have been misconceived. Right. We see this so-called curriculum with the paragraph entry of our ancestors' history. So I'm sitting in my Spanish class, waiting for things to change, realizing that I have to be the one to do so.